Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Trojan basketball here in 1991 tonight. The Trojans play host to arch rival the Millersburg Indians in a pretty much jam-packed Trojan gymnasium. Nice crowd on here tonight to watch Coach Gordy Foster's boys take on these Millersburg Indians. The introduction of the ball players is taking place right now, and we'll be right back with the opening tip-off in just a moment. The Indians are having a kind of an up-and-down season. They've played some really tough ball games and have beaten some good ball clubs. They defeated Juniata, who gave the Trojans a good game here, although the Trojans finished off the Indians, I think, by probably 12 or 15 points. But then they also lost a tough overtime ball game, did the Indians, to the Lion Mountain Eagles in overtime. So they played some good ball games, and the Trojans have been hot. There's, I think, 7-0 in the league. Chris Herb being introduced for the Trojans. They're like 7-0 in the league, I think 9-1 overall. Had their last game postponed against West Snyder due to inclement weather. That game will be played tomorrow night. It's good to see Ian Smeltz back in the lineup tonight. Ian missed the last ball game the Trojans had when he was sick. Jason Undercuffler has been playing Super Ball for UDA. He'll start tonight along with senior Jeff Lentz, who is having the career, or the season of his best season in his career here. And the final man to be introduced for the Trojans will be Scott Reed, the big freshman, and sophomore, make that. Right back. Okay, the Trojans and the Millersburg Indians about set to get it on here. The Indian ball players will pick up as we go along. 53 Hoke will be at center for the Indians. Gehring will begin the ball game, of course. He's number 11. Number 51 out there, Troutman. 25 is Enders, and 45 is Latshaw. So that's the lineup to start the ball game. Trojans send out Reed, Lentz, Undercuffler, Smeltz, and Chris Herb. The opening tip's going to be controlled by the Trojans. Jason Undercuffler takes it down, and we're on our way. Ian Smeltz, Ian, top of the circle, dropping it over there for Undercuffler. Undercuffler dribbles in, puts a shot up for two, won't go. Rebound comes back here. Let's see. Still tipped around in there, gathered in by Lentz. Jeff spins it back here for Smeltz. Ian trying to drop it inside there for Scott Reed. And it'll go off his foot out of bounds, and so the Trojans turn it over. Millersburg with their first offensive try. No, Ian Smeltz denies that. Ian goes to the hoop, puts it in for two. Good job, Ian. 2 points, first 2 points of the ball game by Smeltz. It's 2-0 UDA. UDA quick out there. Coach Foster with a super team this year. All kinds of bench strength. Here's 45 with a shot, no good. Rebounded in there by Hoke, and a foul called. Hoke will go to the line to shoot two as Ian Smeltz picks up the personal for UDA. No, it's going to be outside. He will not be shooting. Wow, I thought he was shooting. No shot. Gehring will inbound for Millersburg. Does so over there for that Enders. Enders dropping it out here now. Enders has it over on the wing. He'll drive it into the lane, dump it over here for a 51. He takes a shot. It's good. Troutman. Troutman for Millersburg gets the score all tied up here at 2. This is Ian Smeltz with it. Here for Reed. Over here for Lentz. Lentz from outside for two. No good. Rebound comes off to Hoke. He'll drop it back over there, and they force it down here to Gehring on the right baseline. He puts a shot up that's blocked away. Back with it comes Reed with the rebound. He dropped it off to a couple of Trojans, and this is Chris Herb. Chris dumping it over there for Lentz. Lentz dumping it inside very nicely. And a foul is going to be called as Ian Smeltz faked once or twice, 3 times, and then picked up the personal, or got fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. The foul was on Troutman, or Latshaw make that. Latshaw with the first personal. And Ian to the line shooting a pair. He can give the Trojans the lead back again. Ian's first shot's good. Trojans 3, Millersburg 2. Second shot, no good. Rebounded there by Jeff Lentz. He puts a shot up, no good. Jeff has his own rebound, puts a third shot up, second shot up, no good. And so back with it come the Indians. Here's a shot, good. 25, or was it 51 that time? I think it was number 51, Troutman, putting that one in, I believe. Not sure about that. Anyway, it's 4-3, Millersburg by 1. Here goes Smeltz down the right baseline, popping it out here for Lentz. His shot off. Jeff a little bit off here in the early going tonight. And back with it come the Enders. Enders to the hoop, puts it up. Rebound shot followed up there by Hoke is good. Enders missed his shot. Hoke put it in. It's now 6-3. Trojans starting off just a little bit sluggishly. Smeltz out here onto the wing for Undercuffler. Reed from out in front, good. 12-footer put in there by Scott Reed. Good job. It's 6-5 Millersburg by 1. Here's a pass down here for 45. Troutman, he puts a shot up, and a foul's going to be called. Or make that Latshaw. Sorry about that. Latshaw makes the... No, wait a minute. 6-5. No, they say Latshaw wasn't shooting, so that's twice now. I thought the man was shooting, and the referee did not agree. Inbound pass here for Enders. Bounces it inside for Hoke. Hoke for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Chris Herb. Chris into the lane, stopping and dropping it back off over here for Lentz. Jeff's shot just won't go down. Hoke with the rebound for Millersburg. Back now for this 25 here. Enders. Gehring had it. Now back over here for Troutman. He passes it over in the right baseline. Inside it comes here. Hoke with it. Hoke stopping and popping it short. Rebound inside there though. Missed. Hoke with a follow-up shot. Good. And it's now an 8-5 ball game. Millersburg up by 3. Ian Smeltz working around out in front. Troutman on him, and now 5 seconds going to be called as Ian couldn't find anybody to pass it to, I guess, and he had to be called for the 5-second rule, whatever. And back with it come the Indians now. They lead 8-5. I tell you, with this Trojan club this year, you don't really get too worried. They came back in several ball games. Played a super game against Lion Mountain. Here's a shot in the wing, no good. Rebound comes off to Lentz. He'll dish it ahead here now for Smeltz. Ian coming down the right side here. Drops it out in front for Chris Herb. Near side here for Smeltz. Smeltz back out to Undercuffler, and Undercuffler will be called for a walk. Jason, as he started out that time, kind of went for a little bit of a walk, and Jason will leave the ball game, and Sean Herb will come in. 3:44 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 8-5 Millersburg. Enders with it in the lane, dumps it over there for Hoke. Hoke spinning around. Will get it back out here for Enders now. Now he goes into the left side here, but it's picked off by Chris Herb. Chris going down here. One man back is Gehring. Chris puts the shot up. A blocking foul going to be called on Clint Gehring. And that's going to send Chris Herb to the line, shooting 2, I would believe. Yeah, Chris will be shooting 2. Gehring picks up his first with 3:26 remaining in the first period. See if Chris can knock a couple of these down here. First one is no good. Second shot by Chris is good. So he makes 1 out of 2. Makes it a 2-point game now. Millersburg 8, UDA 6. 3:23 remaining in the first period. Pass into the corner here for Troutman. Now back out here for Enders. He's looking inside. Nothing going on there. Dumps it over to the far side. Latshaw passes it inside. Shot taken over there by Hoke. No good. Rebound comes down to Scott Reed. Chris Herb with it now. The ball loose on the baseline is going to go out of bounds off the fingertips of Troutman. And UDA will maintain possession. Ian Smeltz to inbound for the Trojans. Does so over here for Sean Herb. Sean's got it. Shot from the far side by Smeltz. No good. He gets his own rebound, however. Puts the shot up good. Ian with a long shot from the outside. The rebound came right over to him. And following that shot, he came in and picked it off and put it home. It's tied at 8. Near side. Troutman. Whoa. Ian going to pick up the foul out here at the top of the circle. There'll be a non-shooting, of course. Millersburg will inbound the ball underneath. Or on the side. On the side, I guess. Price Buffington will come in to take Ian Smeltz's place for UDA. And Clint Gehring will inbound the ball for Millersburg. Troutman has it for the Indians. To Gehring on the right wing. Now into the corner for Hoke. Back out to Gehring. Gehring dribbling it in. Drops it over here now for Enders. Enders in the left wing side here for Troutman. And he puts a shot for Latshaw. Latshaw puts a shot home. 10-8. Millersburg by 2. Inside here for Reed. Scott to the glass. No good. Rebound comes back off here for Enders. Enders dropping it inside here. Shot by Latshaw. It's good. So this Latshaw kid getting hot. It's 12-8. Trojans by 4. Price Buffington. Inside here for Lentz. Now over here for Chris Herb. Chris for 3. No good. Rebound comes off and goes outside here. Sean Herb's going to show him how to do it. Nope. No good. Rebounded here, and Chris Herb will gather the ball in for UDA. Good job that time on the steal. Chris with it. Left wing side for Buffington. Price will dump it out here for Sean Herb. He runs into the lane. Puts the ball up and in good. Sophomore Sean Herb for 2. Good job. And it's now a 12-10 ball game. Millersburg by 2. Gehring dumping it over here for Enders. Ball loose. Herb on him. That's Sean Herb, that is. Here's a shot taken and made. And a foul called. Foul will be on Sean Herb. And that's going to send 25 Enders to the line, shooting 1. He'll be there to see if he can finish off this 3-point play. I think it's Bill Enders. First shot, or only shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Sean Herb. Sean dumps it back over here for Jeff Lentz, who gets it ahead now for Price Buffington. So it's 14-10, Millersburg by 4, with 1:04 remaining in the first quarter. Sean down the lane, jumping over there for Chris Herb. Chris with a shot, no good. Way off the mark, and rebound comes back here to Millersburg. Here's Enders to the hoop. He puts a shot up, he is fouled. The shot didn't go. But Enders will go to the line, shooting 2. First shot by Enders is good. And Enders' second shot is also good. So it's now 16-10. Trojans trailing by 6 here in the first quarter. Ball stripped away over there by Whitmer. Whitmer's got it. He'll drop it back here now for Gehring. Gehring at the top of the circle on the far side, dumping it inside. 33 with a shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Reed. He'll drop it back here now for Chris Herb. Clock down to 28 seconds. Chris, top of the circle, over here for Undercuffler. Undercuffler for 3, looks good from here. Whoop, didn't go. Rebound coming back here for Enders. Enders to the hoop, lays it up, but it won't go. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off of Chris Herb. They're going to rule, and I think it's going to be Millersburg ball. It is. Roadcap into the ball game now for Millersburg. There's Whitmer with it over in the corner. Set shot over there by Enders is good for 3. It's a 3-point ball game, and now the Trojans in trouble, and a walk will be called as Price Buffington starts up the court, and Clint Gehring come down, kind of maneuvered toward Price, and I guess distracted him just enough to cause him to walk. It's 19-10, the Trojans trailing by 9. Here's Gehring for 2 or 3, no good. Rebound comes off to the Trojans, and that's going to end a tough first period for Coach Gordy Foster's UDA Trojans. However, they will be back. We've got one more 8-minute period here in the first half. And it's 19-10, a 9-point ball game in favor of those pesky Indians from Millersburg. We're going to come back and change that in just a moment. Okay, set to go with period number 2, as Gehring will inbound the ball for the Millersburg Indians. Undercuffler on him right out front here, but it comes away here now for Troutman. He dumps it inside for Gehring, over to the corner. Here's Hoke with a shot, good. 21-10, 11-point margin for Millersburg. Trojans don't want to get too far behind here now, because this Millersburg Indian team, I said in the opening, has played some pretty good ball. Here goes Lentz to the hoop. He puts a shot up, but he is fouled. Jeff will go to the line, shooting 2. And maybe Jeff can get it started here. Now the Trojans kind of got themselves stuck on 10. But Jeff might be able to start to pop it open here a little bit for UDA. 7:35 remaining in the first half. Trojans trailing 21-10. Hoke picked up his first personal foul, and Jeff at the line shooting a pair. First shot. No good. Gosh, the lid is on up here right at the moment for these Trojans. Second shot by Lentz is good. So he made 1 out of 2. Makes it 21-11. And the Trojans with some forecourt pressure now. Millersburg coming away with this is Enders going to the hoop and laying it up and in good. Enders for 2 more. And the Trojans coming back with it now. Ian Smeltz. Smeltz out in front. Now he's got it over here to Reed. Reed with a pass inside, knocked away, picked up by Chris Herb. Undercuffler has it now for UDA. Out here for Smeltz. Smeltz stopping and popping. It is good. The shot goes down. The bucket counts. And Smeltz will go to the line to shoot 1. Good job. Somebody got Ian on the hand, and that was Troutman. He picked up his first, and Ian Smeltz will go to the line to see if he can finish off a 3-bagger here. Oh, we shall see. It's 23-13. It got the margin down to 10 anyway. Next shot, or his first shot, no good. Rebounded there by Latshaw. On the baseline they go. Here's a shot by Troutman, no good. Rebound to Reed. He'll dump it back over here now for Ian Smeltz. Ian to the hoop, has the ball blocked out of there by Hoke. It'll remain UDA ball, but Smeltz with the rejection by Hoke. Good job that time by that Hoke. You got to give him credit. Out here for Sean Herb. Near side over here for Ian Smeltz. Ian's going to be called for the walk. And that'll give the ball back to Millersburg. 6:44 remaining in the first half. Here's Gehring. Drops it over on the right wing. Shot over there, no good. Rebound shot inside is good, and he is fouled. Man, what an acrobatic shot that was by this Latshaw. Gee. Latshaw to the line to shoot 1 to make 3. And he's got the bucket good. It's 25-13, Trojans by, or Indians by 12. Latshaw will be shooting 1. Here's his shot. It is no good. Reed with the rebound. Back over there for Sean Herb. Sean will set it up out front. Over here for Smeltz. Reed. Scott looking. Back over here for Lentz. Lentz for 2. It's good. Okay, start to get Jeff Lentz hot out here. It'll be a different kind of a ball game. Here goes Enders down the right side. He stops. Pops it over here for 45. He misses a easy shot, so I think the Trojans have just turned the corner. Here comes Sean Herb. Sean on the baseline. Puts the shot up. It won't go. Rebound to Hope. Outlet quickly over to the far side there for Troutman. Troutman down the right wing side. He's stopping and popping. No good. Rebound to Lentz. Back with it come the Trojans. This is Chris Herb. Chris to the hoop. Puts the shot up. It's no good. He's fouled. Gehring will pick up the foul. And Chris Herb will go to the line shooting 2. Come on, Chris. We need all we can get. Gehring picks up his second personal foul with 5:47 remaining, and now timeout's going to be called by Millersburg. So I think the Trojans showing signs of getting alive here now, and we'll be right back with Chris at the line shooting 2. Okay, the timeout is over. Chris Herb at the line shooting a pair, makes the first one. 25-16, the margin now down to 9. See if Chris can get another one. Here's his second shot. He did, and it's 25-17. 8-point ball game now for Millersburg. Troutman ahead for Enders. All over here is that Latchaw, and he misses a peeper, so he's missed 2 in a row. And that bodes well for the Trojans because Latchaw was putting them in here just moments ago. Here's Chris Herb for Scott Reed. Reed will go for a walk. Scott took off too early. Went for a walk. Trojans just a little bit out of sync here as we play here in the first half, but they're going to come back. They're coming back already. Here's Gehring over here now for Troutman. Troutman drags the foot, so Millersburg starting to mess up also. Give the Trojans a chance to come back. They'll have the ball to inbound over here as Chris Herb will inbound to Ian Smeltz. He did. Ian with it, and we'll see if the Trojans can't get her set up here now. Near side over here for Lentz. Jeff for Reed. Reed from 15 feet out. Ooh, in and out it goes. Rebound underneath there by Herb is good. Sean Herb that time with a big rebound. Good job, Sean. It's 25-19. Trojans totally frustrated Line Mountain the other night when Line Mountain had the big lead on the Trojans, and the Trojans came back. Here is that Latchaw, though, for 2. So it's now 27-19. But anyway, Trojans look like they may do the same thing to Millersburg here, we hope. This is Reed out here for Lentz. Jeff from outside. It's good. Jeff with that good, smooth shot and great follow through on the shot. Puts her home, and it's a 6-point ball game, 27-21. Gehring on the right side, on the baseline, dropping it over here for that Latchaw. He puts a shot in again. My gosh. Those Latchaw kids got a skillion of them already. Trojans unable to stop that young lad here momentarily. 29-21, 8-point margin. Sean Herb out in front. Over here now for Chris Herb. Chris for Lentz. Back here to Chris. Steps up for 2. Short rebound inside here by Ian Smeltz, though, is good. 29-23. Here's Enders on the right side. He'll pass it over here now for Troutman. Troutman back for Enders. Sean Herb on him. Ball comes over here for Troutman. He has the ball spin loose. Comes down here to Reed, and back with it come the Trojans. They can get it down to within 4. Sean driving it in the lane. He's tripped up. Nope, foul's going to be called. And a tripping foul called, not to the delight of any of the Millersburg fans, and there's plenty of them here. But it looked as though Gehring might have picked up his 3rd personal foul. And indeed he did. So Clint goes out with 3:32 remaining here in the first half. And Sean Herb will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Sean, pretty good foul shooter, pretty good shooter, period. Hangs the first one in good. It's 29-24, the margin down to 5. And Sean will get that chance to bring it down to 4. And he did. Okay, 29-25, 4-point ball game. Lentz up there guarding the inbounds pass. Back here it comes now. This is going to be Enders for Troutman over on the right side. Sean Herb on him. Enders dropping it out in front there. Enders has it. Over on the far side. This is that Whitmer. Inside for Hoke. Hoke for 2. No good. Rebound going to be controlled by the Trojans as Ian Smeltz makes a good job of clearing it from out of bounds. Whoa, wait a minute here. A walk will be called. Sean got himself all wound up in that one. 35 is not Whitmer, that's Williams. I beg your pardon for Millersburg. Williams has it now. No one would care but his mother if she ever happens to see this tape. Anyway, Williams has it. And he drops it out here now for Troutman. Troutman circling around out here, tries to drop it down in the corner, and he does so for Enders, but gosh, terrible pass, but they were lucky. Latshaw goes to the hoop, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound's going to go off Latshaw out of bounds, and so it'll be UDA ball. Ian Smeltz across the timeline. Trojans can get to within 2. Here's a pass, dropped off over here, knocked out of bounds by Williams. But it will be UDA ball to inbound. Ian Smeltz will inbound it for the Trojans. Over here now for Sean Herb. Whoa, wait a minute. Ian again with a walk. Ian starts out there just a little bit too quickly. I know he knows what he's doing because you can see the grimace on his face every time he does it, but he's in a groove, kind of a bad groove now on that. But he'll get out of it. Pass ahead here for Troutman. Back over here for Enders. Enders from outside for 3, no good. Rebound coming across here, taken by Latshaw. Drop back over there for Enders. Near steal, it is stolen. Okay, good steal by Ian Smeltz, anticipating. Ian goes up to the hoop, puts a shot up that's just a little short. Back with it comes Enders. 1 minute and 50 remaining in the half. Enders to the hoop, lays it up and in. He rolls all over Chris Herb, but no foul call. Chris asking the referee where the block was or whatever. Ref says absolutely nothing, and back with it come the Trojans. Ian Smeltz, it's 31-25. Reed out in front, near side here for Lentz. Lentz for 2, good. That boy Jeffer nails a 2-bagger. It's 31-27. Trojans trailing again by 4. The minute 24 remaining here in the first half. Pass stolen away nicely in there by Smeltz. Ian down the left side. He'll go to the hoop. Nope. Passes it back, and now Sean Herb goes for a walk. Well, I'll tell you, Coach Foster cannot get over this. He just can't believe it, how these guys have these opportunities and we mess it up. So Sean Herb remains in the game. Ian Smeltz checks out as Price Buffington comes back in for UDA. Inbound pass here for Williams of Millersburg. Enders ahead now for Troutman. He jumps it onto the wing. Here's Hoke with a shot, no good. Follow-up shot by Latshaw won't go. And back with it come the Trojans. My gosh, they'd be ahead now had they not turned these last couple over. Millersburg's missing. 31-27 pass inside. Price has got it back again. Tip back, clock down to 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Lentz. Jeff dropping it back over here now for Chris Herb. Price Buffington, Sean Herb out in front. Clock down to 35. Sean drops it all the way back here, and they're going to call it back court. I don't know what the heck is going on out here. The Trojans just kind of befuddled at the moment. 31 seconds remaining as Williams will inbound to either Troutman or, okay, he's going to inbound to Troutman now. Okay, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. This is Enders stepping up for 3. It's good. I don't put a crimp on him as far as getting close at halftime goes as he bangs in a 3-bagger. 34-27 with 14 seconds remaining. Near side here for Sean Herb. Sean trying to drive the baseline, passes it out here. Nobody there, and with it goes Troutman. He puts a shot up and in good. So Millersburg making a run. This game not unlike at all the UDA Line Mountain Ball game. At the end of the half, it's Millersburg 36 and the UDA Trojans 27, trailing by 9 at the half. Like Coach Hain with a little bit of a limp over there. Anyway, halftime, we trail by 9. Well, we're back to begin the second half of action tonight. The Trojans against these Millersburg Indians. The Trojans at halftime trailing by 9. And we'll see if Coach Foster has done it again, sending out a whole new ball club onto the court for the second half. Same players, but a new club. new intensity, new direction, and we'll see if he can do it again tonight. Chris Herb will inbound the ball here for Ian Smeltz, and away we go with half number 2, and hopefully all Trojan second half. Here's Jeff Lentz. Jeff's stymied pretty much in the first half, had a couple of buckets, but not his usual free shooting self out there, and Jeff's got it again. Trying to work it inside. Here's Reed from outside. No good. Rebound on the far side, controlled by the Trojans, however, as Ian Smeltz makes a good save. On the baseline he goes, dropping it off in here for Jeff. Jeff nearly lost the handle on it, puts a shot up that won't go. Rebound comes off over here to Gehring. And back with it come those Millersburg Indians. Ball stripped away nicely in there by Chris Herb. Chris to the hoop, short. Rebound comes back off here, and the ball stolen, and a foul called. Foul will be on Enders. UDA will inbound the ball. Enders taking exception to the fact that he missed the shot, I guess. Inbound pass down here for Herb, over on the far side for Smeltz. Now back out to Sean Herb, to Chris Herb. Brother Chris drops it over here for Lentz. Inside they go with it now for Reed. Reed with a shot, and he's fouled. Foul will be called on Hoke, and Scott Reed will go to the line, this time shooting 2, I believe. Yep, Reed to the line to shoot 2. Now the Trojans can either crawl back into it in a hurry with field shooting, or they can slither back into a tie with some good foul shooting. First shot by Scott is beautiful. Scott will get one more chance at it. He has narrowed the gap to 8 and now 7. 36-29. 7-point Millersburg lead. Gehring and Troutman. This is Troutman with it in the backcourt. Now across the line he goes down the left wing side out here to Gehring. Gehring bounce pass near side here for Enders. Enders on the right baseline. Tries to drop it inside there for Hoke, and Hoke puts a left-handed shot up and in good. So Hoke for 2. 38-29, margin back up to 9. Ian Smeltz, top of the circle, into the corner for Sean Herb. Sean dumping it inside for Lentz. Lentz with a turnaround shot, short, no good. Reed with a rebound shot, though, is good. Reed follows up the shot, puts it in. 38-31, Millersburg by 7. Pass ahead here now, and a pass right underneath. And all alone under there that time was Hoke. And timeout now as a little kid comes wandering up the court. And now we're ready to go. 40-31, 9-point ball game. In the third period, 6 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third. Chris Herb on the wing, out in front here now, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Cordy Foster, as he does not like the looks of things here in the early going of the third quarter, and he'll immediately call time and try to get something straightened out here with the boys, and we'll be right back. Okay, time back in for UDA, and back here is Sean Herb with it on the near side here for Ian Smeltz. Now back out to Sean, over in the corner for Chris Herb. Back to Sean. Sean goes for a walk. Sean taking those steps, and that's going to give Millersburg the ball back. This is Enders with it for the Indians. Over on the far side, shot from outside is good. 2-pointer. That was Troutman for 2. 42-31, 11-point ball game. Smeltz for Sean Herb. Over here now for Smeltz. Smeltz stops and pops, no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds off Scott Reed. So everything going wrong for the Trojans here in the ball game so far. Not too much positive stuff happening. Here's Enders. Bounces it back over here now for Latshaw. He puts a shot up. He's fouled. Foul will be on Jeff Lentz, and Latshaw will go to the line shooting 2, I believe. Yeah, he'll be shooting 2. Jeff picked up his first with 5:11 remaining in the third, so no problem for Jeff. Latshaw at the line shooting a pair. Latshaw made the first one. It's 43-31. And he'll be ready for the second one, and it is no good. Rebound in there, however, by Troutman is good. 45-31, 14-point margin. Trojans now getting back into the rut that they had in the first half. Here's Lentz for two from the side. That won't go. A rebound going to be controlled underneath there, and a foul called underneath. And I think, let's see, 2 shots for Scott Reed. Foul was on number 45, Latshaw. He picked up his second. And Scott will go to the line shooting 2. Come on, Scott. See if Scott can make his first one. He did. It's now 45-32. Trojans trailing by 13. Second shot by Scott is up by golly good. Okay, so he made a pair. 45-33. That's what it took last time to get the Trojans on track. So maybe we can use Scott's 2 here. Here's that Latshaw again, and a foul. Where was the foul? He never touched him. Wow, fantastic call that time. Reed picks up the foul. I don't believe Scott touched him. And an anticipation call there. Anyway, that's going to put Latshaw to the line shooting 2. Latshaw missed his first one. For Scott Reed, that was his second personal foul. Second one spins out of there, so he didn't get anything out of it, and back with it come the Trojans. Ian Smeltz at the top. Ian tries to bounce it inside. Ball will be a kickball called. And it'll be UDA to inbound from the side over here. Trojans will take it out. Jason Undercuffler will inbound for UDA. Undercuffler, Sean Herb, Ian Smeltz, Jeff Lentz, and Scott Reed. Lentz with it, passes it out in front here now for Smeltz. For Undercuffler on the right wing. Inside deep they go to Lentz, back to Undercuffler. Jason down on the baseline, puts a shot up and in, good. Okay, Undercuffler gets himself 2. It's a 10-point ball game now, 45-35. Pass ahead, here's Latshaw all by himself. He puts a shot up and in, good. I don't know what kind of defense the Trojans were playing that time, but timeout's going to be called now as Coach Foster says, what kind of a defense are we playing? How can that man be so far open down there? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. The boys are going to find out as Coach Foster's going to tell them right now. Be right back. 47-35, Millersburg by 12 with 4:02 remaining in the third. Trojan timeout is over, and Chris Herb will inbound the ball to Ian Smeltz with 4:02 remaining in the third. Trojans down by 12. Need to get it rolling here, and a couple of quick buckets would change things. Inside here for Lentz. Jeff looking around, drops it over there for Reed. Reed goes into the lane, puts the shot up, it won't go. But a foul's called, and Jeff will go to the line shooting 2. Again, I say, if we can get a couple here and a couple there from the free throw line, that won't hurt. In the meantime, number 53, Hoke picked up his third. And that's going to send a new ball player into the game here as Hoke will check out. And number 33, Whitmer, comes back in for Millersburg. Reed at the line shooting 2. His first one's good. Good job, Scott. See if he can do that again. Second shot is also good, so Scott makes 2 out of 2. And cuts the margin down to 10 again. It's 47-37, Millersburg by 10. Here goes that Enders with it. Looking inside. He's got a man on the left baseline. Puts a shot up and in, good. That's that Latshaw. He's got a bunch of points. 49-37, 3:25 remaining in the third. Over here for Reed. They got Reed out front. Now it's Lentz. Lentz from 15 feet out. No good. Rebound going to go off Millersburg this time. What? Oh my gosh. There wasn't anybody but Millersburg there. And they rule it went off Upper Dauphin. Wow. I don't understand that call, but nevertheless, Trojans have got to do something here now as it's getting gloomy. Inside, the ball tipped away in there by Scott Reed. It'll be Millersburg ball. Gehring will inbound for Millersburg. And back here now for Troutman. He dribbles into the lane, pops his shot up, no good. Rebound by Lentz on the other side. Smeltz coming down the right wing, goes to the hoop, lays it up, it won't go. Rebounded in there by Millersburg. And wait a minute, a walk, a double dribble, yeah. Troutman out of control with it that time, went for the double dribble, and the Trojans will get the ball underneath their own bucket. 2:54 remaining. Smeltz will inbound the ball for UDA. Does so back here for Chris Herb. Chris bounce pass over there, shot outside for two by Smeltz, no good. Rebound tipped right off here to the Millersburg Indians. Over in the wing goes Enders with it. He dumps it off, shot taken in there, no good. Reed with a rebound. Smeltz hurries it up here for Chris Herb. Chris to the hoop, no good. Rebound underneath by Lentz, and a foul called. Foul will be on Latshaw. And Jeff Lentz will go to the line, shooting what? 1 and 1. Okay, Jeff was not shooting. I didn't think so. Anyhow, Jeff at the line to shoot a 1 and 1 with 2:33 remaining. Hoke comes back into the ball game, and this time he will take the place of Latshaw. Latshaw has played a fine game for Millersburg so far tonight. He picked up his third personal foul. Jeff at the line to shoot a 1 and 1. First shot, no good. Reed with a rebound right underneath. He puts the shot up. It's good. And a foul will be called. I think Hope might have picked up his fourth. Let's see. No, it's on 33. Sorry about that. It's on 33, Whitmer. That was wishful thinking on my part. Anyway, Whitmer picks up his first personal, and to the line goes Reed, shooting and missing. Back comes Enders for Millersburg. Gehring over here. Looked like a walk on the baseline over here. 53. Hope dumps it inside, and a shot taken in there by Whitmer's good. 51-39. 2:10 remaining in the third. Here comes a pass over to the far side. Ian Smeltz with a shot, no good. Rebound underneath there, and a foul called. Hold everything. Foul underneath will be on Jeff Lentz. This time will be on the Trojan Jeff. Trojans pick up their third team foul of the period of the half. Here's Enders. Smeltz on him. Over to the far side it goes. Now Troutman has it out front. Troutman with Herb on him. Shot from the side by Gehring, no good. Rebound comes back over here for Troutman. Shot good. 53-39. Minute 37 remaining in the third period. Chris Herb, ooh, there's a walk. Chris going to make the pass, and the man he was going to pass it to wasn't quite open. And Chris takes the walk. Sean Herb coming back in to take Ian Smeltz's spot. Williams back in the ball game for Millersburg now. This is Williams with the ball. Down the left side he goes with it. Into the corner. Whitmer dumps it ahead over here. Now they pass it back. Here's a shot from outside for two. That was Troutman. 55-39 now with 1:09. Ball stripped away by the Millersburg. A long pass down the court, though. That's going to be lost out of bounds as the pass intended for Troutman goes awry. We've got 1:03 remaining here in the third period. The Trojan fans kind of stunned at this one now. Trojans have not lost in the league yet, and they're threatened right now. Here's Reed with a shot, good. Scott hooks one up for two with 45 seconds remaining in the third period. 55-41, 14-point ball game. Here's Hoke dumping it inside. Whitmer with a turnaround shot, good. 57-41, 16-point ball game. Clock down to 30 seconds. Sean Herb on the left wing side, stopping. Dropping it inside for Lentz, and Lentz is pushed. He's pushed in there by Whitmer. Jeff will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Hey, we could use a couple of these, Jeff. Here's his first one. It's good. 15-point game, and Jeff puts his second one up good, and it's a 14-point ball game. 57-43. Clock down to 23 seconds. Ball out of bounds. Knocked out there by Sean Herb, so it'll be Millersburg to inbound. Williams inbounding for the Indians. Wait a minute. Bounced it on the end line. Going to give one more try. Oh, I guess maybe Lentz didn't give him enough room. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, here it comes back here now. Here's the band with a trip. The foul's going to be called on Sean Herb. Sean will be called for tripping as 51 Williams, or Troutman over here, really went sliding across the court. Wow. Anyhow, with 19 seconds remaining in the third, Millersburg with the ball. Ooh, foul called. And the foul will be on Sean. Sean will pick up personal foul number 4. He had just picked up 3 a minute ago. Now he tries to make the steal and picks up personal foul number 4 with 16 seconds remaining. And that put the Millersburg Indians in the bonus. And so Gehring will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. First shot by Gehring, no good. Rebounded over there, and it goes off the hands of the Trojan. So just about everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for UDA, as 2 of them battled for the rebound and lost it out of bounds. Gehring will inbound with 14 seconds remaining in the third. Inbounds pass back here, now over in the wing. Now back out here. In front they come with it to Gehring. Here's Whitmer alone, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound shot underneath, no good. Follow-up shot, no good. And back with it come the Trojans. That's going to end the third period. So if the Trojans this year have ever had a long road to hoe, this is it. They trail by 14 points going into the fourth and final period against a really tough and determined Millersburg Indian Ball Club. So the crowd silently awaits the outcome of this one. We'll be right back with the fourth and final period in just a sec. Fourth period about to get underway. Clint Gehring will inbound for Millersburg. For Enders. Enders inside there. Bounces it over to the far side now. Latchaw back in the ball game. Over here for Enders for 3. No good. Rebound comes back here to Chris Herb. So let's start it right away here, Trojans. Here goes Chris down the side. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound comes off, and it's going to be controlled and knocked out of bounds by Williams. It'll be... wait a minute. Troutman comes back into the ballgame to take Williams' spot. And Ian Smeltz inbounds it here for Lentz. Lentz with a jump shot for 2, no good. Rebound shot won't go, and a foul called underneath. The foul will be on Millersburg, and Jeff will go to the line once again. This time he'll be shooting 2. Come on, Jeff. Lentz to the line shooting 2 as Hoke picked up his 4th personal foul with 7:32 remaining in the ball game. Jeff misses the first one. See if we can get his second one here. Second shot by Jeff is also no good. A rebound comes off to Gehring. Gehring to the top of the circle, drops it out in front here now for Enders. Enders inside for Whitmer. He puts the ball on the floor, picks up the ball, and puts it in. Trojans had it for a second there. 59-43. Here's Undercuffler. Undercuffler driving it, 15-foot shot, no good. Rebound comes right back here to Enders. Enders has the ball tipped away by Undercuffler. Trojans come back 4 on none. Chris Herb to the hoop for 2. All right. And back with it come Millersburg. This will be Enders with it. Near side over here for Gehring. Now back to Enders out in front. Far side, here's a nope, pass inside. Now back out here to Enders, who looked he was going to set for 3, but decided not to. Ball stolen away here by Ian Smeltz. Ian to the hoop for 2. Trojans have scored 4 points here in quick succession. And it's now a 59-47, and Millersburg going to call timeout as the crowd getting back into it here for UDA. There's plenty of time remaining. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the contest. Trojans now trailing by 12. Okay, the timeout is over. Timeout called by Millersburg, and Gehring will inbound the ball for Millersburg. Over here for that Troutman. Far side now for Enders. On the left wing, shot from outside, good. It's 3-pointer. Ooh, killer. 62-47, 15-point ball game. Pass over the near side. Here's Chris for 2. No good. Rebound in there, comes back down to Troutman. Back with it comes Enders. Enders is their man. Dumps it on the wing. Shot good. 64-47. So Millersburg really running and gunning tonight. They have played an excellent ball game against our Trojans. Over on the far side it goes. Lentz for 2. That's short. Won't go. Rebound comes off there to Reed. He puts a shot up, and the bucket's good. And he is fouled. Scott will go to the line, shooting 1. Reed to the line, shooting 1 to finish off this 3-point attempt, and it's good. Okay. 64-50. It's a 14-point ball game now for Millersburg. Gehring dropping it inside here for Troutman. He pushes it right on the baseline. Shot taken and missed. Rebound comes off to Lentz, but Jeff was outside and came back in. Jeff was a foot and a half outside the baseline, the end line. So it'll be Millersburg ball. It's Gehring to inbound. Into the corner, now inside they go. Back outside, near side here for Gehring. Oh, looked like he drug his foot, but no call. Ball tapped away inside, a shot taken, and a foul called. Shot was missed, but Enders will go to the line now, shooting 2, I believe. Yep, he'll be shooting 2 as Scott Reed picked up his 3rd. Trojans had called timeout, but the timeout is now over. Sean Herb will check back into the ball game prior to Enders making his foul shots. And Jason Undercuffler checks out for UDA. 5:07 remaining. Trojans down by 14. They can ill afford to give up any more here. First shot's good, and it's now a 15-point ball game. 65-15 as Enders makes his first. Second shot by Enders is good. He makes a pair. 66-50, 16-point game. Here is Sean Herb. Near side over here for Ian Smeltz. Ian dropping it inside. Turnaround shot by Reed won't go. Trojans just absolutely cold on the shooting pretty much. It's a long pass down the court. Going to be picked up here by the Trojans. 4 minutes, 45 seconds as Chris Herb into the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Millersburg. Gehring with it for the Indians. Gehring dumps it underneath. Shot taken under there by Enders is no good. Rebound back to the Trojans. Near side over here now for Smeltz. Inside for Lentz. He puts a shot up that won't go. Rebound going to be controlled and kicked out of bounds here by the Trojans. And Millersburg will inbound. No, they won't. Yes, they will. Millersburg to inbound. $66.50 with just 4:13 remaining. Price Buffington back into the ball game for UDA. Maybe Price will try to hang up a couple three-pointers. I don't know. We could use about 5 quick ones. Get back into the game. Here's a ball going to be tipped off the fingertips of Whitmer inside there. And the Trojans will get the ball back with 4:03 remaining in the contest. They're down by 16. Here comes Price. Price driving into the lane. Dumps it off over there for Lentz. His pass is picked off in there by number 51, who stops and pops short. And that ball hustled back in here by number 11, Gehring, on a good save. Anyway, the Trojans will have the ball loose down at the other end and hold everything now, as a man could be injured as he went hard into the boards. This is number 33, Whitmer. He's going to be okay, I believe. Foul will be on Upper Dauphin's number what? Not sure who the foul is on, but I am sure that Whitmer will go to the line shooting. Jeff Lentz picks up the foul. Jeff will pick up his third, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, third. And timeout's going to be called now by Millersburg, or is it? No, it's not. The referee says, come on, let's get it going here. 33 Whitmer to the line, shooting. 1-1. First shot. Good. 67-50, 17-point ball game. Second shot by Millersburg is no good. Rebound comes off here to Sean Herb. Sean spinning around with it, drives it down here. He'll stop and pop. That short won't go. Rebound by Reed's going to be knocked out of bounds. And it will be Millersburg ball. So the Trojans just having a horrendous time. Inbound pass stolen away by Sean Herb. Sean winds it around into the circle, over to the far side. Lentz for two, won't go. Rebound fought for by two Trojans, and come away with it is Enders for Millersburg. He drops it underneath. Ball tipped out of bounds by Lentz. Pass intended in air for Troutman, but the ball tapped by Jeff out of bounds. And Gehring will inbound for UDA. 3:18 remaining. This is Enders, guarded by Smeltz. He tries to push his way underneath there, and Reed comes down with a rebound for the Trojans. Here is Price Buffington into the corner. Trojans now look to shoot for three. Shot from outside won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Millersburg. UDA to inbound. 2:59 remaining. Pass inside here for Reed, and Reed is fouled. They're going to say he got the arm, and Scott's going to go to the line, shooting two. Timeout called by someone, or what happened here? Wait a minute. Timeout called by Millersburg. All right, we'll be right back. Scott Reed will go to the line for the Trojans. He'll be shooting two with 2:58 remaining. He can get the Trojans to within 15. Can you believe that? Anyway, Scott's first shot. Good. Good job, Scott. See if he can make another one here. Trojans would have a miracle rush here if they could pull this one out. Second shot spins in. It's good, so it's a 15-point ball game now, 67-52. Enders will race along here and drop the ball back, and Enders has got it back again. Enders around everybody, dropping it inside. Shot taken by Gehring, no good. Rebound's going to go off the Trojans, out of bounds. Gehring will inbound the ball for Millersburg. 2:48 left in the game. Pass on the wing over there. He dribbles once. This is Enders. Turnaround shot. Won't go. Rebound shot right in there, though, by Hoke. It won't go. There's Latshaw with a shot that won't go. Hoke again puts it in. 69-52. 2.5 minutes remaining. Smeltz at the top of the circle. He walks. Well, Coach Hainan, Coach Foster over here, along with assistant Coach Huffman, just kind of looking on now. Not much you can do about this one. 2:26 remaining. Going to be a big ball game for Millersburg, as they have knocked off the Trojans here for the first time in the league play. Big one for the Indians. 2:21 remaining. 69-52. Enders for Gehring. Ball tipped away in there now. Let's see, still on the floor. And on the fumble, it's going to be UDA ball. 2:11 remaining. Swab coming into the ball game as Jake the Snake Swab comes in to take Jeff Lentz's place with 2:11 remaining. Here is Ian Smeltz. Into the corner for Undercuffler for 3. Won't go. Rebound going to be controlled by the Trojans as 45 here knocks it out of bounds for Millersburg. Ian Smeltz inbound for UDA. Does so here now for Reed. Scott dribbles into the lane, stop it and pop it. It's good. Ball stolen on the inbounds. Pass shot good. Ian Smeltz with a good try that time. The ball tapped away. Trojans gather it in. This is Undercuffler over there for Smeltz. Smeltz for 3. It's good. And it's now 69-59, a 10-point game, and with a minute and a half remaining, the Trojans perhaps coming up with a little too late here, but they're making a go of it. It's a 10-point game with a minute and a half left. Keep that inbound stealing stuff up here, and it could get close. We'll see. 1:30 remaining. Okay, Millersburg timeout is over, and with a minute and a half left, the Trojans trail by 10. Here he goes on the baseline. A foul will be called. Foul will be on Reed. And Latchaw will go to the line, shooting 2. Scott picked up his third with a minute 22 remaining. So now if he misses this, the Trojans could come down and get 2 or 3. That would be nice. He's shooting 2, however. These guys have been pretty darn good from the foul line. Here's Latchaw's first shot. No good. So he missed the first one. And hope burning eternal here. The Trojans looking to get this rebound and doing something with it. Second shot is good, so it's a 70-59, 11-point ball game. Minute 20 remaining. Here comes Smeltz. Dumps it over to the far side for Undercover. He fakes once, goes on the baseline for 2. Shot no good. Rebound underneath there by Reed is good. Clock down to minute and 10. Trojans going to have to put some real good inbound pressure on him. This is Gehring. Wait a minute, 10 seconds or a walk. 70-61 with 1:01 remaining in the game. Trojans can hope to get 2 more, but they're going to have to, what they do, they're going to have to do quickly. Undercuffler to inbound. Back here for Sean Herb. Sean can shoot 3-pointers, but so can Undercuffler. Here's his shot for 3, no good. Rebound going to be picked up inside, and a foul called. A foul will be on number 51, and that's going to send Ian Smeltz to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. For Trauman, that was his third, but that doesn't mean much with only 53 seconds left. Trojans trailing by 9. First shot, good. They now trail by 8. 70-62. And Smeltz can make it a 7-point game here, and he did. 70-63. So the Trojans crawling ever so close, but not a whole heck of a lot of time remaining. He dumps it ahead here. The ball to Enders. Dropping it back here. Clock down to 45, and a foul called. The foul will be on Smeltz, and Enders will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. For Ian Smeltz, that was his third. Jeff Lentz going to check back into the ball game now for UDA. He will be taking Jake Swab's place. Enders at the line to shoot a big 1-and-1. So if the Trojans can get this rebound and come down here real quick, they could do something with this. First shot's good, however. Enders, pretty darn steady ball player for Millersburg tonight. At any rate, Sean Herb back into the game. Or rather, make that Chris Herb back into the game to take Jason Undercuffler's spot. So the Herb brothers are in there along with Ian Smeltz, Jeff Lentz, and Scott Reed. Second shot by Enders is good. Well, he knocks down a pair. And it's now 72-63. Here's Smelt's ball partially tipped away, and it's going to go out of bounds back there. And will be Millersburg ball. So the Trojans have made a rush of it of late, but I don't know. Enders, inbound pass over there for Hoke. Hoke with a long pass ahead here now, and a shot taken, no good. And wait a minute, foul is going to be called on Chris Herb. Chris will pick up the foul, and Coach Foster did not agree with that call. But at any rate, Chris picks up the personal. For Chris, it's his first. That's what it says. 31 seconds left. Trojan at the line to shoot two. Shoots one good. 10-point ball game, 73-63. Second shot also good. So you can't beat these guys at the line, that's for sure. They're too tough. 74-73. Two-pointer or three-pointer from outside is good. And a foul. Holding foul called on Sean Herb. I think Sean might have picked up his fifth. And Jason Undercover will get back up and come into the game. 21 seconds left. It's 74-66. For Sean Herb, that was his fifth personal foul. He has already checked out of the ball game. Referee's over telling him to come out, and he's already sitting on the bench, so. To the line goes Clint Gehring. Gehring will be shooting a 1-and-1. And Gehring's first shot, no good. Rebounded in there by that Enders, though. Enders, who has played a super game. Into the lane he goes, still has control of the ball, drops it over on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds. Off of the Trojans and stay right down here for Millersburg with just 14 seconds remaining. 74-66. Gehring to inbound. Passes it back here now for Troutman. Troutman reached into by Ian Smeltz. And that's going to send Troutman to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Ian picks up his fourth. Only 10 seconds remaining. And we'll see if Troutman can make one of these. Nope. Back to Troutman. He's got it out in front. Clock down to 7 seconds. Over the wing it goes. And a foul called over there. Jason Undercover will pick up the personal. And that's going to give the Indians a chance to shoot. Millersburg putting some subs, everybody into the ball game now with just 4 seconds left. So that's going to do it. The Trojans will drop their first league game tonight to the arch rival Millersburg Indians. UDA will come back tomorrow afternoon with a ball game against West Snyder, makeup game, and then play Halifax Friday night. So it's not going to be easy. As Enders makes his first, 75-66, now 9-point ball game. And Enders can make it an even 10. And he did. 4 seconds left. That's going to do it. As the shot is taken, and that did it. A big upset victory for Millersburg tonight by 10 points over Upper Dauphin. Millersburg 76, and the Trojans 66. So the Trojans bite the bullet tonight. Take one on the chin and all that kind of stuff, but they'll be back, I hope, tomorrow afternoon when they take on West Snyder, and then travel to Halifax Friday night for a big ball game. So that did it. Dale Calnon saying thanks for watching, although it wasn't pleasant if you're an Upper Dauphin fan. And we'll catch you later.